Playing a Treyarch Call of Duty game is like being in an abusive relationship. Every time you question your sanity and say, well, geez, it can't be as bad as the last time. And then Treyarch starts showing footage, and you're all like, wow, man, you've really changed. And they're all like, yeah, baby, check out my new map layouts. And then the gameplay changes they show off look really promising, and you're all like, man, they're really making an effort to be different. And then they talk about the new features, and you can just feel the money loosening from your wallet. And you stop and ask yourself if you're really gonna put yourself through the shitstorm again. And then they show off zombies, and you're starting to feel things you haven't really felt in years. And then the beta happens, and you get a chance to play it, and just the netcode is on point, and the new specialists are interesting, and you learn how to use certain characters more effectively, and you start to find guns you like, and the new heal mechanic is interesting, and then it just kind of gets taken away from you, and you're just sitting there with memories of a whirlwind first date, and you're intrigued, and you want more, and you can feel your guard slowly dropping as you convince yourself that this could be the one time. And then you get drunk one night and you just go, you know, fuck it. And then before you know it, your wallet's $100 lighter, and you wake up filled with regret, but you also have all kinds of hopefulness that the future is going to be brighter. And then the release day actually comes, and you have like a month of solid bliss where every time you're together, you're just giddy and laughing and remembering how much fun you had in the past, and you're so happy you start talking about it to everyone, and you spend so much time together. You start making excuses to see each other more often. Then a month passes, and you find out that Treyarch fucking lied about the loot boxes in Black Ops 4, and then you start to get flashbacks to that time in Black Ops 3 where you ended up getting that stupid crowbar in a supply drop that you got for free from the game. And then your KD increased by like 50% in like a week because the crowbars are fucking broken. And then they add a new specialist with an ability that's also completely broken, that just has the ability to just completely end every single score streak in the game, which is so completely unbalanced, it's not even funny. Then the netcode issues start to come out, and you find out that they were so cheap on the servers that they update as third as often as they did in the beta, which is really bait and switchy. And then they start to add the super broken guns, including that one sniper rifle with no recoil that sets people on fire. And then like really every DLC gun like has no recoil, so they're like way easy to use and their damage is high, and you just sit back and then you just regret all your life decisions that led you to this moment. Not that I'm projecting or anything.
What else do you want, Karen? You took the kids already. Leave me alone.
Real talk, Black Ops 4 actually isn't the worst Call of Duty game we've ever gotten. No, that honor falls to World War II. But thankfully, I didn't actually care back enough when I got it for free with my PS4 to actually bitch about it. So you get spared that today. Instead, we get to deal with the only game in existence that has disappointed more people than I disappoint my family. Black Ops 4 is such a weird fucking game. It has had an incredibly troubled development period that you can actually see in the pre-release videos and content. And it's even rumored currently that Treyarch is taking over development of the next Call of Duty game after the Modern Warfare, bumping out Sledgehammer in the Infinity Ward Treyarch Sledgehammer rotation.
And let me tell you, if you have such a hard dev cycle and Activision still bumps you forward over a sequel to World War II, then just...
But apparently it was still somehow the best-selling COD game in a while. Before we get too far into why it actually sucks, let's talk about the good.
I kind of like the heal mechanic. It's an interesting twist, and the stim can change how the game meta flows.
The PC port's actually pretty fucking good. I mean, look at this goddamn options menu. Holy shit! You can change the monitor scaling coefficient for your mouse if you have a different fucking aspect ratio, for Christ's sake. I don't think I've ever seen this option exposed in an options menu on any game, ever. Oh, speaking of aspect ratios, fuck you. All my Black Ops 4 footage is in ultra-wide, because I was testing how the game scales to different aspect ratios to custom resolutions, and then I got used to it, and by I got used to it, I mean I got lazy, so fuck you, it's cinematic. Some maps are interesting. I like that each map kind of has, a little animation that plays. Firing range is... The underwater, the water map, whatever the fuck it's called, it's got the monkeys and choppers on launch and some of the operatives are actually a cool idea. I like the idea of most of the non-kill oriented operatives. People like Torque. I fucking love being able to block off lanes and areas of attack with his abilities. Crash was fucking brilliant. Maybe not so much in the release game because they nerfed the crap out of him, which you can actually see in the pre-release. He's got the heal gun, and it's like, fucking look at it. It's nuts. I love this. And then like you compare that to the release version, and it's you just like press the button and just kind of hope that everyone's alive. Yeah, I got nothing. Keep in mind that I'm not going to go into mega super detail here. I am just talking about the things that piss me off the most, and if I was to go into detail, this would be like a 346-minute long video, and nobody's gonna fucking watch that because I look at my analytics. I know you fuckers have the attention span of a retarded gopher, but you know what? That's okay. Most maps are fine. They're tolerable. They're okay. They're way better than Black Ops 2's shitty, boring as fuck 3-lane map design. Fuck you if you like three-lane design. Seriously, it's so fucking boring. Black Ops 3 started to make improvements on that slightly. A handful of their maps were okay, but some of them were just fucking like, ugh. They focused more on verticality because of the wall running and the jetpacks, and in turn they ended up reducing some of those iconic sightlines that Call of Duty is known for. And did I mention the whole 3 lanes thing? Because like if you look back at COD 4, for example, there's multiple maps where you have 3 lanes. And then they also do the ingenious thing of having 3 lanes the opposite direction, so it's actually like a 9-lane map system. It's fucking wonderful. Like, holy shit, this is great. Fucking look at COD 4's backlot. Holy shit, that map is fucking great. That is one of the best maps Call of Duty has ever made, and that's one of the best maps that shooters have ever made. And if you try to argue with me, I will fucking fight you. You can go ahead and join my Discord, and we'll argue about this. Link is in the description. Every single DLC map I have played are bad. Like, literally every single one, except for the ones where they just kind of ran out of ideas and started porting maps from older games. Like, okay, great example. There's a map that's basically a museum about the zombies mode. That like sounds cool in theory, but like when you consider like how a museum works, it doesn't really work for like a fast-paced shooter, because you know you have to be able to like shoot other people, and like some of the sightlines are like really fucked up and like it's hard to see, and then there's kind of like the major issue where it makes actually physically every single kill streak completely 100% useless, because you know the ceiling. Great fucking job there, guys. Thought that one out, didn't you? Weapons, as usual for a Treyarch game, are as limp as my dog's cock, and seeing as how I don't have a dog, you know, it's pretty fucking limp. They had the brilliant idea to release all their guns for the first time in a Call of Duty game to all ballistic physics. I guess this was because they actually had to make a bullet physics systems for their Battle Royale mode. So rather than actually, you know, make it not suck or to design it around MP, they just kind of like, yeah, this works well enough from BR and shove it in multiplayer. Forgetting that the netcode between their BR mode and their MP mode and their level design and their game design and like every design is actually entirely different. And then like on top of that, in order to get non-shit weapons, you have to like pay for all the loot boxes to get the new completely overpowered weapons, or you abuse the sniper rifle. The SMGs are all tolerable, I guess. They usually take 5 to 6 bullets to kill, and it makes engagements difficult when you combine that with the slower ballistics, and then you combine that with the higher recoil, and it's just it's quite difficult to get like 2 kills with one normal sized magazine, unless you're playing at a tiny map like Nuketown or Launch where you're forced engagements constantly. The ARs are the focus, kind of, it feels like, but even they feel pretty fucking weak. Recoil on all guns it's completely manageable. It's not too extravagant. Things like reload timers and ADS timers, they're actually all pretty fucking good. These are not horrible weapons all in all. It's just that the damage output is so fucking weak across the board. Nothing really feels satisfying to use. Combined with the stupid ballistics, it's nothing like makes the contact that it needs to. It's nothing is satisfying. Oh yeah, did I mention their Battle Royale earlier? It's such a good idea. The map is pretty fucking good, to be honest. There's a lot of actual Call of Duty maps interplaced in their overworld. It's smaller for a Battle Royale, which works out for Call of Duty, because, you know, historically smaller maps are generally better for its gameplay, except fuck you if you try to tell me that Nuketown is actually a good map.
Scores links in the description.
There's even this little bit that references the scene where you exit the cave as Mason and take the helicopter from Black Ops 1. Really fucking well done. Except for the fact that as soon as the money left Black Ops 4, Treyarch completely jumped the shark and replaced the actual Battle Royale mode with gimmicky stuff like Hot Pursuit mode. Now we've got Heavy Metal Heroes, and it's superhero themed. Because, you know, superheroes are in movies now. It's so fucking hard to find an actual map now because of this. I'm going to show you a clip here. Like, this is me matchmaking. It's like 4 p.m. on like a Thursday. Zombies was disappointing. Nine's got a really good game design theme. Character design is excellent, and the story makes no goddamn sense. Somehow making even less sense than Black Ops 3 did. And it's gotten even more convoluted and crazy, which, you know, like I'm old school. Nocturne Toten, Delise. Those are like my favorite maps. 5 is pretty good. Kino der Toten, pretty fucking good. Nowadays it's like you'd load up zombies and it's just what the fuck. Holy fuck, did they fuck up the netcode? This ties into the earlier comment about how the ballistics were released to, you know, pure ballistic physics. The hit reg in the guns were so bad that apparently in one update they had to change the SMGs back to hit scan because the ballistics were so bad, and you actually can't tell because somehow the hit reg is still just as bad. And when you consider that PC has pure dedicated servers only, hey, you know, maybe it should be fine. But like, I can load up World War II, which I shat on earlier for being the worst fucking game, but at least it fucking works with hit reg. God damn it. Black Ops 4 is so completely, hilariously jumped the shark so early. It's not fine when you want to make a AAA game, when you add this kind of aggressive monetization and you kind of show that like you're trying to go after the Fortnite crowd, you're trying to go after the Apex Legends crowd. That's fine if you want to target that. You can't charge $60 on top of that. Like it just makes the game so fucking frustrating to play. You'll get killed by errant bullets. You'll walk around and there'll be 15 people around a corner and you never end up in situations like that yourself. It's hard to make your bullets like work. You basically have to just abuse high fire rate SMGs or higher damage single bullet weapons like the sniper rifles and anything else you can shove up your pee hole. And then you play a game like Modern Warfare and like the at least in the beta, and it's like starting the whole cycle over again. Played the beta. I have clips that show the hit reg, the weapons, the map design, everything that was in the beta was fucking on point. And these are the flaws of Black Ops 4 that really drive me crazy. The hit reg sucks, the weapon sucks, the map design suck, and then this game kind of fixes all of that. And then like Modern Warfare also won't have supply drops, and then it's got better maps, and it's gonna have a campaign, and it's gonna have, you know, Spec Ops, and then no fucking Spec Ops Survival unless you're on PS4. Fuck off, Activision. And it all just seems to be looking up. But is the cycle starting new again? Or has Activision finally seemed to realize that they suck? They kind of are giving me the vibe that they want to fix it. There's rumors that there's been a Modern Warfare 2 remaster that's been done for a while now already, and they're just waiting until they can bundle it with a less successful game to make it sell. I want to point out again that Treyarch is taking over next year's release, apparently, supposedly, rumor has, whatever. Could you see a shitty Treyarch game if we have like a Black Ops 5 that's even worse than Black Ops 4? Can you see them bundling Modern Warfare 2 Remastered with Black Ops 5? That's going to be really weird, having an Infinity Ward title with a Treyarch game. Would they release it as a standalone? Like, that is just the COD you get in a year? It's just, I don't fucking know. All I know is I pre-ordered Modern Warfare on PC because I'm dumb and I'm retarded, and I'm just waiting for Daddy Activision to shove a dragon dildo up my ass, and I'm kind of looking forward to the opportunity, and I'm just sitting here hoping that they also give me a reach around while they're busy fucking my asshole. Wow, this is the weirdest video I think I've made in a while. Basically, to sum all this up, Black Ops 4 suck on my nuts. I'm super looking forward to playing Modern Warfare, and I'm never coming back. I don't think I will ever touch Black Ops 4 as soon as Modern Warfare drops. I don't think I'll ever touch it again. And that's saying something, because this is somebody who likes Call of Duty. Yeah, I'm gonna end the video here before it gets weird. This was really unorganized and really kind of just a stream of consciousness. I just wanted to talk, and super looking forward to all the 12-year-old children coming on my video and complaining about how I'm dumb and I don't get it.